Hello, everyone. Welcome to Base Damage Podcast. I am your host, Kool-Aid, aka Billy. To my left, we have Moroku, aka Tim.
Yep.
And to my right, we have Joe Schmo, aka Kyle.
Check out that YouTube channel, though. Check out that YouTube channel, though. This will hopefully
be episode 1.
This will be the legit episode 1 kind of thing.
Crossed.
So, welcome to Base Damage of 1. The true hero emerges. I don't know what the... Anyway.
Hey, shoot, I like that name. That word name. I like that name.
There's actually a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Called A Hero Emerges.
Yes, I know.
It's a trap card, yeah, so... Okay, but enough about Yu-Gi-Oh! Just more of an introductory thing, plus we got a couple topics we want to talk about. I'll start. I've played, as far as card games in general, Weiss. I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! I've played MTG, Force. They're slowly showing me how to play Vanguard. I need to actually play a couple more games of that to understand it a little better. And then I'm just like trying out card games in general. Just have played it for fuck ever at this point. Since I was like 16. So, oh wow, damn, that means I'm about 10 years now.
Almost half your life. That says a lot, don't it?
That's a dark thought there.
Ain't it?
Okay, so, Tim, card games you've played.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Learned a little bit about Magic and Weiss, of course.
I think learning a little bit about Magic portion was mostly my rants.
Your rants and, okay, you have these cards in hand, play this, play this, play this. Okay, you're good now.
You win, basically. Almost.
Okay, so for me, I started out with Vanguard like 3 years ago, maybe? I think that's what brought me back. I played when I was younger. I played Pokemon, I did Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that. But...
Pokemon, yeah. Did you play Digimon? Or the Digimon card game?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I actually have some of those.
Yes, I still have a few of those. Those are cool. Go ahead.
But, I play Vanguard here and there, but I still... My main thing is like Bermuda Triangle. You guys won't get anything what I'm about to say, but the few people who do, they might.
I know about the Bermuda Triangle ones.
Yes, they're idle. This is basically the idle ones, basically.
Yeah.
Then, by the way, you just got all the all the coral support. Best deck I've ever had. But Zeal, that's for all the oldies out there.
See, that's where you lost me at. I don't even know.
Zeal is my homeboy. He's my first deck I ever made.
I know
don't you know him? You pay $1,000 to draw a card. If it's a card, you pop a card.
So
guys,
We're going back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. Basically, everything's connected.
Bringing it back.
Basically, what Zeal does, he takes away.
Great again.
He takes away your opponent's power. That's what he does.
Okay.
And he's been very underrated. But that's a different topic for a different thing. I play Force of Will and obviously Weiss. I am mostly a Love Life player.
Okay. As far as for Weiss, you play Love Live.
I play Love Live. I'm just trying to get Persona together because that's a hell in a handbasket itself. But I have a random Kitten Cold deck.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Play it 1 week, damn it.
What is I need oversleeves. That's my whole problem.
Okay, yeah, because you have SZ sleeves. Yeah, never mind.
That's my whole thing. I want oversleeves before I start playing it.
Buy them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are the oversleeves just clear anyway?
Yeah.
But they're $8.
Have you tried the penny sleeves?
I don't want to get penny sleeves though.
That will get it running.
At least for test playing when you
that's
sleeves
literally $1 to get the deck to where you can play it.
And then when you actually have the money to get the oversleeves, get them then.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to pick
see
up
how much.
Just
ask Matt when we get there.
It's $100 for a fucking $1. They're called penny sleeves for a fucking reason.
There you go.
Then other deck wise.
Math. People aren't gonna be able to figure that out.
I literally have 3 Love Live decks. I'm trying to build one for each girl. I've technically built 5, but only 2 belong to me. I have a Nozomi deck because she's waifu. She's always going to be number 1.
Okay.
I have True Hero, Nico, because...
Yeah, that's going to get referenced a lot in this.
Because it wasn't supposed to work.
But it
out
does.
Of commons and single rares and some double rares, it went undefeated for a while. And we all questioned our life and we're trying to figure out why.
Well, someone questioned their lives really hard. Others just said, well, it's supposed to do that.
It's the whole thing of this should not work. Why does this work?
But I've actually taken care of her. She has her own deck box. She has her own sleeves. I fixed her up with the new stuff. But we'll talk about that later.
You're trying to make waifu happy. Buying her new shoes.
Trying to feed her the things she wants. But, yeah, I got a couple different...
Not touching that one?
Oh, fucking Shut up. So I basically have the stuff that I got a couple Weiss decks. Let's just say that.
You also play Fate. Come on.
I forgot about
this.
You just posted a deck profile about that too.
Link dump in the
Shame on you.
Link for his YouTube page in the description.
So that way you can come criticize me as you said.
Yes.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Just remember that.
You'll basically see all of us up there in some way, shape, or form, but that's whatever.
Go watch him be great at Dead or Alive.
Ha! The face he's making right now to our audio listeners,
It's just
Yes, he does stream Dead or Alive as well. So. Go
So
watch
Fate
that
Stay
on
Night.
those days.
So Fate Stay Night. I have a Ren, mostly Ren with a splash of Archer in there.
Yeah.
It's very good. We built it right before we went to Animazement, a state convention for anime fans and manga fans and TV fans apparently, and
in
commercial
general, because
friends.
I've seen people cosplaying as freaking Adventure Time out
And
there.
I saw Flow.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I mean, that's just like a popular thing anyway. That's whatever.
Wait, you mean like aggressive?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw Jake
It's-
from State Farm too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes, exactly.
We saw that there too.
I haven't been out there in a while, so
I
Bruh.
keep telling you, you need to
Good.
drop by at least on
I might
Saturday.
not go to Ireland
That's
this
true,
year,
that.
so if I don't go to Ireland this year, I'm going to AZ this year. So that means we all need to go.
Well, you know I'm going regardless, so
I'm about to spend $150 on Windows.
that's the sad part, but that's whatever. And by Windows, he mean not like
Yeah,
for
no,
your car-
actual Windows.
Like
operating
software
system.
Windows.
Oh, oh, that Windows. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh no,
you-
not this Windows. This is the good Windows. This is Windows 7. I'm talking
That's
about Windows
great.
10.
That's
Yeah.
good Windows.
It's also known as committing seppuku. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so what? Is there any others? I'm trying to think. Did you play?
No, I think that's it. Well, I got 2 random Persona decks. They're not like anything
Oh, yeah,
specific.
you mentioned that one. You mentioned that one. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think if we missed anything else. Okay, anyway. I'm
What about you?
me.
You have too many.
Kool-Aid. I have
You
way,
have way too many.
I
Most of them are Kantai.
Yeah.
so much of those have been dismantled now, but I've
You
made.
still own them.
I still own the cards for them. Correct. Minus the cards that I helped Kyle made for the blue Kantai. Blue, yellow, green Kantai. Mono yellow Kantai. Anyway. Just
All
Titans.
Oh.
Soul Rush, Yuki, Ilya Berserker. Fuck, what else? I'm drawing a blank here. Maki, finally finished Maki.
Yeah.
Sweet's
Sweet's
collaboration with you.
Yeah, you ran Log Horizon there for like
Oh, yeah, you had
A week or two. I made Log Horizon, but it didn't work. I mean, it was cool. It was fun.
It needed more cards.
It really does. They have a whole other set other than what we got for the EB.
Yeah, you gotta throw a lot of money at Log to get it to work.
But that's the problem. Is mostly for it, from what I've seen, you need a Kotsky.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I'm forgetting something.
Milky Holmes.
That's him.
The
We don't
new
talk
meta.
about that one.
The new meta.
I would love for Abyssals, but that's whatever. I know I'm forgetting something. I'll think of it in a bit, but go ahead. I don't want there to just be pauses in between the podcast.
I run jank. I run basically garbage.
It's mostly what I try to do anyway, but it's the fact that we find the weird, cheap shit and it works.
And it works.
Usually.
Most of the time.
I play mediocre. My goal is mediocrity in my builds. If I can just like do average of like 2 and 2, hey, I win.
So.
True.
So I
Okay.
play weird builds. I have basically a mono yellow Shinobu deck from the Monogatari series.
She refuses to pick up the level 3s for because
Not
they're fucking
necessary.
expensive. Not necessary. If they were cheap enough, you would get them, but they're
Oh,
too
absolutely.
fucking expensive.
But $20 a piece?
Hell no.
Nah.
Yeah, it's finally down to like $20 a piece. It was like 30 to 40 for the longest time.
Nah.
Now if
Not
Maki could
necessary.
only like that.
I know that's the damn for.
I also run mono red Log Horizon.
Walk around.
Basically the Rundle House Rush.
Yeah.
Complete garbage.
Burn 5.
Let's see, what else do I have? Also have green yellow weapon heiress nice koi. Paid way too much for what it does. And let's see, what else do I have?
Yeah, the problem is with Seishiro, so much of her stuff got.
Nerfed
even sweets.
so hard.
Make Marika great again. That's whatever. It is so much of Nisekoi got nerfed. It was ridiculous how much of it got nerfed.
Every level 3 got nerfed.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But you know what should have got nerfed?
Sword Art Online. That's what I was gonna say. Anyway, go ahead.
Your kill deck. That's what should have got nerfed.
No. The stuff that he got was not the stuff that, I mean, it's good stuff, but it's the fact that everyone wanted to run Ryoko and Satsuki. Those are the expensive cards. Those are the stuff that should have got nerfed because they other broken stuff.
Elite
Put this into perspective. Put this into perspective. Those cards do stuff that's worse than the Elite Four.
Exactly.
Yes, I know. I played Kill for a while. I know.
Wait, you did?
Yeah. I played Kill early on. When I first came in, I've had Angel Beats. Oh yeah, backstory. I had Angel Beats and Kill. I bought all the Angel Beats we had, and that wasn't much, so I went on to Kill, and I bought a box or two of Kill.
I did not know this. This was before we started.
Yeah, I think that's before you guys started coming around.
Yeah.
Speaking of shout-outs to our LGS, quote-unquote, even though we have to drive, me and Tim personally have to drive an hour to get here, but thanks to Blue Ox for...
It took me way too long to piece together what that meant.
LGS, local gaming store, but it is kind of local.
What the hell is wrong with you guys?
There's a lot of shit that's wrong with me. You ought to figure this out by fucking now.
Oh, I already knew. I just won't gonna call it out.
Just gonna say it.
Yeah.
No shots fired? Okay, now shots are fired. No, thank you to Blue Ox for letting us use their stream room for recording because the audio helps a whole bunch so that my phone can pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout outs to who else? Just random shout outs. Joe Schmo,
Hey,
link
my channel though. That channel though.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Shout outs to Hatsukage, Matt Brower's favorite girl from Kansai.
Let's get that Nozomi a shout out too while we're at it.
But
because Bay's Bay.
Anyway.
That pretty much covers the decks that we play. So we have a
Do I have any other decks?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. You said Seishiro, you said
Seishiro, Shinobu.
Elite Four.
The Sweets deck is technically half yours anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. The Elite Four, which
is ridiculous.
Yeah. It can get over the wall.
I know one you're about to have, and that's we're gonna go ahead and lean into the next topic with this.
Yeah.
And that is, I know you're gonna be building Prisma Ilia.
Oh yeah.
Sadly.
Should the box gods smile down upon me and grant me.
Sadly, no abyssals for me, but yeah.
I'm fine. They announced Persona 5, so I'm good.
Yeah, that's
I'm good.
That is so good. Now
the real question is if they're going to be able to work with the other Persona characters.
I doubt they should.
No, I doubt because it's going to be different things because they're using masks.
That's a good point.
And then P4 uses glasses.
Well, part that we got over here for P4 is actually a collaboration of another set, which was the Ultimate Arena.
Yeah.
Which you actually had Labris, Aegis, and all that, who are not from P4, but they're in there because of crossovers.
Yes.
Yeah. Mitsuru is best girl, whatever.
So I don't know if they're gonna do. It'd be cool if we can put it together because that's gonna help me out a lot.
Do you know if they can use P4 and PQ over in Japan?
No, because they already have P4 with the.
Even the PQ still combines P3 and P4.
Yeah, so they're not gonna be like, oh, you can do this.
It's not.
But PQ is an extra booster.
Yeah.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah. Then it should collaborate.
Then that should be with it. I mean, the characters are already in there. There's no point of being able to have Chie from PQ and Chie from regular Persona 4 and not be able to use them.
Yeah.
Just because it's from two different ones, it's whatever. But okay, Ilia, and that is the next one that is going to be coming out, and the last one currently at the time of this recording.
Announced to be released in the U.S.
Announced to be released.
Yeah.
So, something that we discussed the other Friday, was it? I don't know, Friday.
A few days ago.
I don't know, I wasn't there.
You could have been.
Could have been, but your internet, your Skype and internet shit, son.
No, it's because this freezes up randomly. And then if this freezes up, it drops everything. Like, it closes my browser and everything. It's really weird.
Okay.
Shitty computer for the win.
Wait, you have an iPad, though.
A tablet, yeah, but
it doesn't support Skype.
No. It does.
You got a Vita.
Oh yeah, I do.
You have no excuse now.
I lost it.
Just casual licking lips. So yes.
Yeah, my razor broke, so I can't shave.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you want me to bring?
No.
We can get you a razor if you really want a razor.
I'll bring the box cutter. Have fun.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm missing off my lip. Anyway, okay, so cool. That's something for another day. Anyway, we got to discussing about how or what other sets could be potentially brought in. My personal one that I want in is Guilty Crown, but I know I've ranted about this plenty of times, and Tim's just like, ugh.
Get on with it. You're beating a dead horse, and it's named Inori.
Oh. Right in the feels.
Super Future Age, what?
That's Yuki!
And?
Insert slapping sound here. There we
you
go. Thank you, Tim.
Alright, let's see, what was I doing? Maybe lose track of what I was doing.
So, Skype.
No. Yes, I
Bacon.
have it. I'm looking at this
Bacon.
thing. I don't have bacon.
You need bacon.
I
We
cooked
all need
Scrapple
bacon.
this morning. Scrapple's great. You ever heard Scrapple?
Scrapple?
Yeah, Scrapple. You never heard of Scrapple?
The fuck is Scrapple?
Bro, I'm about to enlighten you. Okay. So you know about like.
Where are you from again?
Jersey.
That might be.
They
why.
sell at the Food Line. It's not like it's like some.
I don't go to Food Line. That's blasphemy
I
for
go
me.
to Food Line, but I get my shit and get out.
Forgot.
There you go. He just goes straight to the bacon section. Doesn't matter.
It's by the bacon
I
section.
go up
It's
there and buy
legit.
hamburger.
You know why? It's like everything else you don't use to cook the pig. They scrub it up, like put it all together with some other meat. Bam, Scrapple. You cook it. You butter your pan real quick. You put it on one side for 5 minutes. Press it a little bit. Then you flip it over. Press it again. Put some sweet honey mustard on.
And Q is 10 points. Whatever.
Yeah, sweet brown honey, like mustard on it.
Sweet
Bruh.
brown honey. That
Sweet
just
brown
sounds
honey.
horrible.
Yeah.
So it's
You're
good.
essentially describing spam.
Essentially, yes.
So the name of the first title, or the first episode is going to be Sweet Brown Honey. Just-
Sweet brown honey.
Anyway, okay, so I've said Guilty Crown. I wouldn't mind it because ReZero being announced on the topic of that. Only other worldwide release I know of is Attack on Titan, but I would very much enjoy for ReZero to be a worldwide release. Is there any other worldwide releases I'm not
You are
remembering?
stumbling hard on
It's
I
the
would
that.
fact you say it 20 times fast, bitch.
Slow down.
Slow down. And they'd be like, fuck you, and kick you in the face with your energy legs. Sorry, separate Power Thirst commercial.
I don't know. Let's go to the resident longer player than we have been in
True,
here. So.
because you actually have been playing longer than us.
Really? Ooh.
You gotta
I didn't
think.
expect this. Ooh boy, that's why.
Like you said, you got in with Angel Beats and Kill la Kill. We came over, and I think when we started, the most recent pack coming out was like
AOT.
Gun Gale. Because I started with a Gun Gale deck.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back. Let me just give you a refresher on the 2000.
And that was a whole bunch of stuff out by the way.
Apparently, there's a 2009 title. 2009 title.
I already know what that was. That was the Disgaea Tra deck. That was the
Yes.
OG Disgaea Tra deck.
Okay. Let's go back to 13. Okay, you got Madoka Magica, Fate Zero, Hatsumika from the beginning, and Sword Art Online. But Sword Art's been getting supplies out of the wazoo.
The Sword Art's like 4 sets in now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. All right, then we're gonna go to
Shoutouts to Super Age.
2014, where I think this might be all just English. What I'm listing off here. So
Yeah,
we're
you're on the English Weiss site. This is all going to be English.
Well, I don't know. I just looked up what site
Yeah.
sets. Anyway, we're just going through and talk about what we've been
It's
through.
only the English. You're fine.
Angel Beats re-edit, which they put, I think, 2 or 3 extra boosters
I
together
think you're right.
to make that. Then we have Love Live, obviously, which they just got their last set for the original 9 girls.
Whoop.
But they announced Aquarius trial deck.
Of course.
Of course,
Sunshine.
Aquarius. Sunshine. The new girls I haven't even watched yet because I don't have time.
I
It's
have watched
blasphemy.
some of it because
I watched the first episode.
I still like episodes 1 through 4.
They're still sitting on there. I haven't had a chance. I'm sorry. If it's between
Is it
doing
on
YouTube
Crunchyroll?
work. No, they lost the rights to it, or I would have been on top of it.
Yeah. Thank you, Sunrise.
Yeah, I forget. I don't know why, but Love Live, the original girls got their last set recently, which we've been buying the hell out of.
Yeah.
Then Fairy Tale, the worst set that is coming to
Like
English.
Harry has literally just probably got to the mental state now of, oh, okay, you're signing up for Weiss, got you. Love Live. And
Yeah,
your next
that's
person
literally
signs
all
up
the
is, I want
employees.
Fate, got you. Here's you go. Love Live. No, I need Sword Art. Love Live. Here you go. That's all he knows at this point is Love Live. He just
Love Live.
he just wakes up in the middle of the fucking night and going, "Oh, we got your Love Live here. Okay, good."
Let's take a quick reminder. Remember why Fairy Tail was horrible. Nothing worked. Couldn't get over SAO trial deck. I saw in person. First SAO trial deck beat a fully built gray deck without a problem.
Yeah.
True, the SAO deck was kind of strong for a trial deck, but the matter of fact is someone spent $200 on a gray deck at the time and got their asses handed to them. Tells you how bad it. Urza wants to work so good, but they messed her up so bad.
They didn't give her enough stuff, to be completely honest.
And then we can just skip on that because we all know how much Fairy Tail sucks. Then go into Persona.
Is there another set for Fairy Tail in Japan?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
That's in your department. I'm just going down the list here. Then Persona 4. Very good. One of the locals out here built a Labras kind of deck. It was half Labras, half protagonist. Went undefeated for 3 to 4 months. Because he kept... I don't know if he's stacked. I don't want to say he's stacked his climaxes.
I don't like to say that about people, but you never know. It's...
The guy's a good guy. But he always stood off when the time was right. He just... The deck works so well against everyone else. Then we go into Kill a Kill, which we already know people want to run 2 people specifically. But then we found the cheap budget build over here, which is still going strong. Then Sword Art Online 2, then Bakemonogatari came out. It was very good. I didn't click on you damn little motherfucking. Anyway.
Technical difficulties.
So we go with that. So, and then 2015 was Log Horizon, DX, the first DX came out, Volume 2, extra, what the hell? That did not come out over here.
What?
Oh, it's the trial deck. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not coming out.
Yellow trial deck for Love Live. Yeah, this actually fairly solid.
Then Madoka Magica, Nizukoi came out. Kancolt, the Second Fleet came out, along with the original Kancolt early in the year, very near the beginning. Sword Art Online 2 with Xenon and all that came out. Unlimited Blade Works came out, the first set. Attack on Titan, which we'll work our way to, was the first worldwide release because I think Attack on Titan is more popular here in the United States than overseas.
Well, I think for a lot of that, for the anime is short. It wasn't that long after, they got about halfway into the series, and I already think they confirmed English dub. So they were going ahead and making an English dub for it, and to be able to completely release it, they probably had to do something along the lines of getting permission from Funimation USA or Aniplex USA or whatever the hell it was. Not Funimation. Who the hell was it that did the?
It was Funimation.
English dub over here.
Funimation.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so Funimation probably then. Anyway.
And then of course Hatsumika, but we don't care about that. So
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind Miku if it weren't for the fact that the only really good build is Soundless Voice.
True.
That's whatever. But
and then we go into this year, which you all should know if you're actually just starting. You should know that Love Live, the last Love Live, came out this year.
Vissal's got delayed.
Nizukoi Extra Booster came out, where the sweet stack with these guys we're talking about came from, basically.
Yeah.
Then Haruhi got an Extra Booster. Then Cinderella Girls actually came out over here. Which
that's the thing is, no one's really played it out here. Andrew picked up a little bit of it,
but we all like Love Live a lot better. So
I mean, the thing is that the set is really strong.
It is, but we don't deal with that here.
Also, really fucking expensive.
Agreed.
Because that deck basically wants to be mono blue aliens. That is by far the best.
You went from
you went from hard. We're talking about Cinderella Girls.
Oh, sorry. I am reading shit over here and trying to keep up with what you're talking about over here.
But then Nizamonogatari came out, which plugging video that I'm going to have posted up by the time this is done. Fire Sisters are in, and people like that, and Shinobu is in there, which is we were talking about earlier. She's expensive. Was it this thing? Was Shinobu this one? Yes, Shinobu was this one. Then Sword Art Online 2 Extra Booster, where Yuki comes out. Then Disgaea, it's a whole came out.
The remake of the Disgaea, not even the whole. It was Disgaea 1, 2, 3, and 4. The original trial deck, all thrown into one massive set.
Yeah.
And then
And
a
they
re-release.
rebalanced effects as well, I believe.
Yeah, I think they had to change up some stuff. Also, you can't get certain cards in the new trial deck as opposed to what the original one was.
Yeah.
If you want that Laharo, you actually have to pull his ass from the new from the pack.
Alright, so Fairy Tale.
Hold on. Then we got Fate Unlimited Blade Works.
1 and 2.
Well, no, the extra booster came out. Extra booster came out this year. They already had an original set, and this was an
There's no extra booster for Fate.
I thought it was.
No.
Was that an extra booster?
It's a set. No.
Oh, well,
full
second set came out. There you go, people. Look
Yeah,
at
volume
me.
2.
And then the well-awaited Fate Ilia is coming out in October.
Prisma Ilia. What is it? Fate Khalid Liner Prisma
Prisma
Ilia.
Ilia.
Prisma.
Yeah, it's this whole. I don't even know what language that is. What Khalid Liner is.
I think it's German.
It's,
I know German.
It's short for kaleidoscope.
Is it German then?
Yeah, probably.
It doesn't sound German. I took 2 years of German.
It's basically like a shortened down version of kaleidoscope.
Almost like-
because
It almost makes me think Russian, but
Excuse me.
that's because Ilya in the original Fate State had the little Russian hat looking thing.
yeah.
Hey.
What were we talking? We were talking about what sets we want to.
Okay. Yes. Sets
Yeah.
that needs to come over. Okay.
As I'm looking at the Japanese format.
Don't
here.
go to the Wikia though. There's another site called Heart of the Cards. Look that up.
Yeah.
I'm just going through and
That has all the Japanese.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I looked it up. The English Fairy Tale was a combination of the booster pack and extra pack for over in Japan.
So that is both of them then.
That is both.
Oh wow.
I don't know that they.
But they got nerfed, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure.
Make
Serious,
Marika,
I think they did get hit.
make
pretty
Marika
bad.
great again.
You're talking about nerf. Marika got nerfed.
Marika got to insert God dang it, can't think of the comedian's name.
Oh my word,
Bernie.
bruh, they have a Milky Holmes movie extra booster.
They have a lot of Milky Homes
Wait a
over
minute.
in
Wait a
Japan.
minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's in Japan.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
God. Okay, sorry.
There's like 4 or 5 different sets for Milky Homes in Japan.
We need power-up sets. That's what we
Go.
need.
Log Horizon has one of those.
Go.
Wow.
Card translations. And it'll pull up.
Okay, that works.
Okay. Then it pulls up actually all the stuff.
Fairy Tale.
Da Capo got a whole bunch of sets. You got all the booster packs there. There's extra boosters. Nonoha Strikers has a whole bunch of. There's a whole bunch of Nonoha. There's more Fate over there. They have Fate Hala Ataraxia, which is an extra booster. That's their actual extra booster, along with whatever the hell Prisma is, all combining.
We need the Railgun series to come out over here.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Right.
That is something we were saying because Accelerator.deck would be the shit. The other one, Tuavaru. That would be another huge, heavily nerfed set to come over because that's like, you know how AOT and Kantai are like the meta, quote unquote, over here, or were the meta over here for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
Tuavaru is that equivalent in Japan.
Well, that's
Like,
With limited stuff. They have stuff on the.
they have a Persona 3 trial deck.
Yeah.
yeah,
They just
there's
never
a
actually brought that.
P3 set over there.
Yeah, they just never brought that. They wanted to
Bruh.
combine everything.
We need just to bring the whole Persona series over, bruh.
I'm in agreement with you. Granted, they can't really bring Puyo Puyo because of the purple.
Well, that's worldwide banned.
Yeah, it's a worldwide band.
We talked Seppo Gear, Familiar of Zero.
Rewrite.
I wouldn't mind Vivid Dread Operation. That would actually be cool.
Shana. Shakugan under Shana.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That would be cool.
What is it?
To a degree.
Familiar Zero.
Familiar Zero. Kanan, that's EV. They got a whole bunch of EVs over here to the left.
Clanad.
Clanad would be interesting, but Matt Brower would cry every
Yeah,
time
I
they
think
play
we all-
Fuko.
There's a bunch of different Fate ones here. Fate Hollow X.
I bought that set.
Ataraxia makes Rider broke.
Dog Days is out. You know what I would like to see one of?
Dog Days actually is really popular over there too.
Yeah.
I would like to see what is it called? Bungo Stray Dogs. I'm not sure.
Bungo Stray Dog, that would be cool as far they don't have that announced yet. One of the newest ones they got over there was Kisniver. And I actually had the anime for that. I can throw that at you. It's not that bad. It could be better, but it's not that bad. That's another one that they released recently. Bungo Stray Dogs has a confirmed second season, so they may actually end up doing something like that.
That'd be nice. I love that show. It's hilarious.
as far as bringing stuff out in English over here, there's also Katanagatari, which isn't part of the Monogatari series like Bake and Nize.
My love story would be a good one. That's me and my freaking.
So I just looked it up. There are 3 booster sets for Milky Homes and 3 extra booster sets.
Bruh, your meta deck right there can get even more meta.
If I can play Japanese cards and understand what they say,
It would be retarded.
I could run it.
The other one I actually
Which-
like to see is Excel World because Excel World is in the same universe as SAR,
Yeah.
made by the same dude. So
Yeah. There's a lot
a
of stuff.
20-year gap, I think they said, between the storylines.
The year gap floats around, so it's
Like at the beginning of Alicization starts like the 20-year mark or something like that. I could be incorrect on that. I apologize if I am.
we're just throwing information out there. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be right.
We're trying
It
to
doesn't
sound
have to be
smart.
right.
Yeah, we're just-
If you take it to heart, that's your own fault.
But yeah. There's also Gargantia. That's
Yeah.
another really. I like the anime for it. I would not mind seeing it as a set over here.
Yeah. There's also Danmachi. Over there.
Danmachi is over there. Here's the other thing. We got Idolmaster Cinderella Girls first before we got Cinderella Girls is Love Live Sunshine to the Cinderella to the Idolmaster franchise. They had a whole separate group of girls first, and they have the packs for that in Japan, but we got the second set of girls first.
Yeah.
Idolmaster is not that bad, but Love Live is way better because plot. It actually has a plot.
Very good
Like
plot.
there's supposed to be a plot in anime.
This one actually does, compared to just we want to be idols to
We're trying to
we're
save our
trying
damn
to
school.
Yeah, we're trying to save our school from closing down.
Yeah.
Bruh, don't get me on a Love Live rant. We don't have enough time for this.
We don't
alright?
care. Internet Box does their
We don't
My Little
fucking
Pony
care.
rants. I don't care.
Look, okay, so people complain about that it's too girly and all this. Yeah, sure. When I first was watching it, the only reason why I was watching it in the beginning is because my friend gave me the Love Live trial deck to play with. That's literally my first Weiss deck. And I was like, shit, why not? Let me go watch this. Bruh, me and Nozomi hit it off like no tomorrow. Backstories are pretty much the same. Bruh, I found me an anime form. That's what kept me going.
She has big tits.
I do too, but that's not
Dang.
the point. Alright?
Shots fired. I'm just saying.
Bruh, when my first girl that I actually liked was actually Umi. Then I met Nozomi.
Oh,
was
that
gonna say-
explains the progression there. I'm
Oh
sorry.
wow, that's even more shots fired. Tim saying shout outs to his what he says his best girl.
She looks like best girl.
Yeah, there you go. Just I'm gonna leave the stream room
They're
now.
sisters, right?
I'm gonna leave the
That's
stream.
a
legitimate question.
There's a door. You can take it.
My mind's telling me no.
But the heart of the cause are telling me
Oh,
yes.
oh, yeah,
I was gonna say you said as far as backstory is the same. You knew a Russian girl growing up.
No, high school wise. Okay, so basically, moved around a lot when I was younger. I couldn't make any friends because we kept moving around a lot. Because
Okay.
my dad's job kept doing that. So, finally high school came around.
I'm sorry,
I
I
was-
made a horrible connection in my brain, but go ahead.
Yes, you
Oh,
did. I could see
God.
the look on your face. What's that connection, sir?
We're gonna have to have
Hi,
something
Gus.
much harder.
God damn it. All right. Anyway,
From
so
recess.
that's exactly what I thought. But so
It just
He
clicked for
just
him.
got it. So basically, I didn't have any friends, and high school came around. I met my real friends, like
Card games.
exactly. How
Video games.
Hentai.
PlayStation. The hands.
Thank you, Sony.
It's just a
We
little
were
bit-
doing what with iToy? Sorry.
What?
iToy. Don't remember that from when
you don't
PlayStation came out? iToy?
You don't remember that old thing? Like, oh my god.
They had like demos set up in Walmart. I actually never got one, but it basically was a motion tracker thing where you could basically you didn't need a controller.
What was this for?
PlayStation. I think
Like PlayStation 2.
No, I think it was 3.
2.
2?
I saw this before PS3 was ever a thing.
Well, here's
I
the
guarantee
thing.
you.
I got into the PS2 late.
Same. PS3
Like,
was already
really
like,
late.
Yeah. PS3 was already like into
PS4
its
just
second.
came out. I just got my PlayStation 2 late.
Like
I paid $40 for my PS2.
like
I'm
I
fine.
ended up buying
20.
one of the PS2 fats from a guy in high school because he was getting rid of stuff.
I got Slim.
And like
I got fat.
2 or 3 weeks
We all
later,
got fat.
the Slim was announced. That's how late I was getting into it.
I mean, that's whatever. Announced versus was coming out. It's whatever.
Look, I had a GameCube. I had the GameCube the day it came out. I got a Wii when it came out. Then I realized what I was doing wrong with my life, and I got
Buying
a PlayStation. Then I realized, fuck.
Hey,
let me get a Nintendo.
Here's
let me
a
get
brand new
PlayStation.
game system. Don't buy these old games again for this new system. That's
Exactly.
Nintendo.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah.
I didn't mind. I had.
But here's the
GameCube
thing.
with
The GameCube
Pokemon
is
was like my first.
by far
big
the
love.
most solid Nintendo system, aside from like handhelds.
Yes.
Agreed. Oh, like the
Like I
handhelds were really
still
solid.
have my GameCube that I bought
I
off of a
regret
buddy.
selling my GameCube.
Same.
I have an extra one
He does.
Do you have the Game Boy attachment on the bottom?
on mine.
That's what I want because
Dude.
mine had that.
I got that, the system, like multiple controllers and several games for like $40 from a buddy who was about to trade it into GameStop.
Bruh, I'll give you more money than I'll give you.
I give you.
It's like, here, take my money.
You'd be surprised if they give you True 50.
True fit.
Exactly.
Okay, so what were we talking about?
Weiss Schwarz.
Vice Deck's coming out, possibly.
That
That was like 30
I
minutes
honestly
ago.
think I'm sitting here looking at the list. The next one that may
That you. Which one would you personally like to see?
I want a worldwide release for Persona 5. I would like that.
Agreed. I would thoroughly enjoy that. Granted, I don't know as much about the characters as I do for considering ReZero has finished, and they got the announcement.
Well,
I know
you're
all
not
of it.
as crazy as Persona as I am. I like literally
You
every.
haven't played P3 yet. Shut the fuck up.
P4
Shut
is
the
where it
fuck
started
up.
for me.
We waited so long for you to buy P3 that we are
Yes.
doing a new...
We are using the one that he's been waiting to sell to you for fuck ever, and I just went, you know what, I still have my fucking memory card, New Game Plus, I get all my shit transferred over, and I've started back again. It took us 2 hours to get through the goddamn intro, and
To
we're about
save.
to save to the first fucking save point.
Same thing for P4.
Shut the fuck up! You have not played P3 yet. Okay,
Anyway.
even for Persona, I got started on, as far as watching a friend playing P4. I'm like, this is cool, but this is P4. There's 3 other games ahead of this, and my buddy explained to me, well, Persona 3 is the only other legit one. I thought there was going to be some sort of connection, which there is a connection in
There
between
is.
3 and 4.
Yes, there is.
So, I mean, Ultimax Arena isn't the actual connection that came out way later.
Yeah, I know.
But it's the fact of, you actually go back and
I
visit the
put-
school in P3.
I put over 300 hours into P4 Golden. I put over 100 hours on a regular P4.
Your point?
My life is consumed by P4 and Love Live.
Your
That's
point?
fine.
Fucking
The
goddamn
thing is
it,
with
Tim.
Persona, it's along the Shin Megami Tensei series because it brings in people from all that.
Speaking
Devil
of
Surge.
which-
You're bitching about putting 300 hours into a game. Okay. What did you pay for that game?
The Vita and everything else?
Aside from the Vita, that's cost of entry. That doesn't count.
Okay,
About
what's that?
Maybe 4. It's hard. I got it with a bundle, so I don't know how to price it out considering it's a
Got it
bundle.
from him.
No,
No.
we'll go Golden.
Oh, gold. Oh, I don't know about gold.
Yeah,
Okay.
him. I got P4 from you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So you're talking like what, $10, $15 for P4?
For 100 hours of fun,
Exactly.
and then let's just put 25 on Golden for
Uh,
400 hours of fun.
exactly. Yeah. Your point is invalid, sir. I have played a shit ton of RPGs. Do you know how many I've actually gone through and finished to completion?
You should see the wall of video games that he
Yeah.
has. Like, he's like, I have like so many games over there I need to complete. I'm like, well, you can play this. I don't want to play that yet. I want to play. Well, we can play this.
No,
one. I don't want
it's
to play
not
this
that I
yet.
don't
Play
want to play
Persona
them.
3.
I
don't
have-
want to play this yet.
I have like 4 or 5 different games that I've played, put like 80 hours into.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is a valid point.
And one particular instance,
Symphonia.
Phantasy Star Online, the first one on the PS2. I have some bullshit equipment, have probably 100 and some hours into it, and it tells you basically what kind of planet you're going to, so you can basically equip like elemental weapons to counter things there, right? Well, they did a bait and switch. So instead of a like grassy enemy type, about halfway through this world or mission, They switch over to fire. Guess what all my weapons are?
Fire.
Elementals. So I am healing more than I'm doing damage. Because that's fair.
It's great.
Then
So I literally cannot leave the planet to change my equipment. I have no other side weapons to equip into other than like shit tier, like, oh, these are the starter weapons because I wanted to hold on to those. Yeah, I'm stuck on a planet that I cannot beat because all the enemies heal more than I'm doing damage. It's legitimately a bridge Kirito on the bridge.
Oh my god.
That's a very good way of putting it. Link down. What?
Yeah. Dragon Quest. I have
so Dragon Quest.
Oh crap! Hold on, keep going, Matt.
Okay.
I forgot Matt's still here. I forgot someone's here waiting for me.
That's funny.
Like I have 175 hours into that game, and I'm doing like the optional bosses.
Legend of Dragoon. You said you had a problem with that.
Yeah, I've been through 4 different copies of that game, all 4 discs.
And then Symphonia, which you're about to play.
Because it had a glitch in it where it's a PS1 game that you can play on PS2, but if you play on PS2, if you beat this certain boss, it will go to a black screen and will not load after a cutscene. And it does not save after the boss. It just says, yeah, you did it. Yeah, go ahead and cut the system off and restart. You can't do anything. There's various workarounds to do it on a PS2, but
this poor man was.
It's such a bullshit way of doing it that it's not worth it.
You stayed in the corner.
I legitimately bought a PS1 just to get by it.
I don't mind. So first guest appearance for podcast, quote unquote.
Matt Blakesley, as he goes by on YouTube.
Matt.
There you go, Matt.
You'll hear another Matt later on because my buddy Matt will eventually be on this as well.
More than likely.
More than likely.
So what I miss?
Rants about stuff. It's fine.
We were talking about Legend of Dragoons and how it fucked up on me like
that's nice.
12 years ago, and I just got irritated.
But yeah. So moving back into Weiss here because we got a little bit of sidetrack, but that's whatever. It's comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Matt, you've played all of how many games?
Like 5.
Weiss?
Today?
Like
no, just overall.
In your lifetime.
4 or 5, yeah.
4 or 5. Okay.
Yeah.
And you played Yu-Gi-Oh. Have you played any other card games?
Magic.
Heavy into it or casual play or whatever?
Casual.
Okay.
He's like me. I have a spirits deck. I have like a light dark deck just sitting in my
that's
house.
not bad. That's actually really good still.
You can trade out for a bit whenever I'm to the bathroom.
All right. Tim's trading out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pass the baton.
Heavier in Yu-Gi-Oh than in Magic.
Yeah, that's cool. I started out with Yu-Gi-Oh, so that's whatever. But anyway, this is Matt, and he started out. Kyle got him Haruhi.
Yep, Haruhi trial deck.
The Haruhi trial
Because I
deck.
had it sitting around for that Bushy Road event that never happened. Because they realized summer for us over here in Japan is basically fall and everyone's back in school and doing life. Because they wanted their summer event to start in like
August.
Yeah, when everyone's going back to college, doing all this stuff.
I missed out. What was this?
Their summer break is.
So we were gonna do. There was a thing here going on at Blue Ox with Haruhi.
Yeah, no. I tried to get you to do this. Remember the double team thing was this guy,
there's a 3-team.
sorter. Yeah, it's that.
Yes, but I hadn't built sword art yet.
Yeah, well, it's that event.
Okay,
So
yeah, that's already done. Yeah.
So yeah, they didn't do it because they realized how stupid the timing is. Because
Agreed.
their summer break starts in August.
You sound triggered.
Triggered.
All over the place.
Triggered that climax. What? No. Anyway, but getting I guess a fresh outlook on it. As far as the games that you've played so far with Haruhi, how do you like it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you what?
I'd say I like it. It's more of. I think a lot more when I'm playing that than I do Yu-Gi-Oh, basically.
Yeah.
And it's more of it's a different concept to consider when you play it.
Yeah, I mean, with Yu-Gi-Oh, you always have to consider ratios, but more ratios with. Well, no, I can't see with more with Yu-Gi-Oh for that. Ratios in deck building, ratios in chances of drawing cards, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as far as sure, Weiss is more luck based in a lot of aspects, but that even the luck base plays a part in deck building and figuring out ratios. It's like, well, what are my chances of getting this? Or da da da, you know. I had to play that game a couple times with the level 3 Yuki today. As well, let's see if I get clock shoot or not, and we got it. Okay, it's good.
That's fine. I'm going to be floating in and out.
Yeah.
I'm
What's up?
playing message tag right now. I have no service in here.
Oh, crap.
Just a heads up, we got 45 minutes left till it's
closing.
What time is it?
It's
7:15. Okay, well, we're probably going to try to wrap this up in a little bit longer, maybe another 15 minutes or so.
We're already at 45.
Yeah.
So
Ain't no
maybe
problem.
an even hour.
Yeah. Try to anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, did we ever discuss what decks or sets we want to come out over here?
Well, no, we got
We've thrown out stuff that would I threw out ones that I thought would be interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point.
Railgun. I said Railgun. Bungo Stray Dogs would be a cool set if they can make it.
That's not even in production yet. As far as I would like that though, because.
And then I said Persona 5 worldwide release.
I would love a P5 world release. That would be so good. They should do that for the video game, but they're not doing that. We're waiting until February to get. Anyway.
I have Valentine's Day by myself. Streaming on that YouTube.
Believe me, I'll be doing that myself. I don't have a PS4. I'm either going to be going over to your place or Matt's place, one.
I got to get one.
Not you, my other buddy Matt.
I got you.
Have you met him?
I think maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was here last week, right?
Walks with the Gimp.
Was I here last week?
Yeah, you were here last week.
Yeah, the Gimp guy. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gimp guy.
Played Bake.
Oh yeah, okay. He has a PS3 and a PS4, so I told him, dude, when P5 comes out, we just need to go half season on it because I want to be able to just go over to your house and play it, or whatever. I don't even care.
Yeah, I have PS3.
But Persona 5 has a release. It's coming out in Japan.
It's already out. Oh no, you're talking about the card set.
No, you're right. P5 is already out in there. I don't know when the card set's coming out. I don't think they've confirmed that yet.
I don't need it incognito.
ReZero. What other anime have you seen?
You've seen some.
I've seen
Soul Eater.
I've seen Soul Eater.
Soul Eater doesn't have a set, sadly.
The main three: Naruto, One Piece,
Bleach.
Bleach, Dragon Ball Z.
Yugi Man.
Sadly, none of that has Vice sets. Haruhi was like, strange enough, I saw Haruhi before I ever knew what the hell Naruto was. So, but I mean, it's older.
They also
but
have their own card games, basically.
Yeah, if it has a card game,
Naruto
it's gonna be
had
a
a card
waste.
game.
Mine
Bleach
is
had a
card
card
fight.
game.
Mine is Star Wars.
Oh shit! They
Star
are doing
Wars
a
has
Star Wars.
yes, we're getting a fucking Star Wars set for Vice. That was confirmed along with ReZero. The thing is, Star Wars already has a card game.
Maybe just a promotional stuff.
Star Wars already has a card game.
Yes, I know. I used to play it when I was
With
younger.
it.
I never played it.
But did they have a Star Wars The Clone Wars card game?
I don't know what.
It's different.
I don't know which movies they took from.
No, this is the animated series.
Yeah.
Oh, they confirmed that part. I didn't.
No, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I
I'm
don't
just saying
know.
that would be an option. That's not Star Wars.
Bruh, that stuff was more adult than it should have been.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching the Clone Wars, like, the CGI.
Oh yeah, because it was played on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Bruh, that thing was actually legit. Like,
Yeah. I mean, if we are talking like a set that we want to be made, Samurai Jack.
Dude,
speaking of which, they started playing that already, and I'm behind.
they did.
Yeah, I think it
Oh,
was.
I have to look that up. The
Really?
revamp.
Yeah, they did the revamp.
Is that already started?
Well, it's part 2 of Samurai Jack. Yeah, they started I think maybe a month ago.
Fuck! I need to find that now.
I'm probably wrong, but
Agreed.
I think that's
I
right.
did not know they had started that yet. I thought it was still like in production.
Nah, I was like, bruh, Samurai Jack's like 30 years older.
Good God.
I forget what the spin. It's continuing the journey basically,
Okay.
and he's 30 years older.
That should be interesting. Soul Eater, since you said you've seen Soul Eater. That would be interesting if there was a set for that.
Lock Horizon.
Okay, they do have a set for that.
It's not good, but they have it.
It could be better.
He's seen Fairy Tail. He was like, bro, let me do that Fairy Tale. And I was like, bro, you don't want to lose money and cry every night.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there.
He's seen Attack on Titan.
I'm going to let you finish, but...
Sword Art.
Yeah.
Sword Art.
I mean, Sword Art, you got a lot of options.
Mm-hmm.
I made a whole deck just around Liz. Like, just because it works, but there's enough cards for it. So much for various sets, you can't make enough, like, mono deck of a particular character because you just don't have a whole bunch of the cards for it. It's aggravating.
Dream on.
Dream on. Dream on.
Sorry, I was looking at my friend's thing here.
Sorry, that's a good song. Can't help it. But I mean, there's probably some more anime we need to throw at you at some point.
Up and Late.
You seen Elfen
Oh
Lied?
god, if that got a set, that'd be weird. But
I mean,
the fact that they would go as far as like putting Star Wars into
shit, where's
this
my
would
bag?
be so weird. I don't know.
Bag's outside. That's not the point.
Um,
I need to bring it in here to pick up.
Yes.
I had a thought.
And you lost it, didn't you?
Exactly.
Damn it, Kyle.
Damn it, Kyle! What the hell? No, it's whatever.
It'd be cool to get a Final Fantasy set, but isn't there a Final Fantasy card game somewhere?
I don't know, but I don't really care.
I want to go to that Final Fantasy cafe they got over there.
Dude, Kingdom Hearts as a set for Weiss. I don't even know if there's a card game for it, but that would be great.
I feel like Chain of Memories is kind of a card game.
Chain of Memories was horrible.
That's for a whole different podcast.
That's a whole different podcast. We
a-
were going to make a whole different genre of podcast for video games at some point. We're probably just going to do that as a spin-off thing. But there's so many of those already as it is, I don't care. But we'll just rant about that in here anyway. Okay, topics we had, just as finishing around the thing. Sets that we would like to be released. Okay, just going to go ahead and say now, Guilty Crown, Gargantia, and I would love to have ReZero over here as a worldwide release. I'm going to keep having fucking trouble with that. That's my 3. I don't care what everyone else's is.
Mine, if I had to choose, I'd do a Cell World, Railgun, and then worldwide release of P5. Because P5 amazing.
Cool.
P5 is going to be great.
I already know for a fact Tim would love to have Index over here, because that is such a
How
breath of
about
set.
Crayon Shin-Chan?
No,
Remember
no.
that?
Remember that on Toonami? Or Adult Swim. That was on Adult Swim.
That was on Adult Swim.
No. That does not need to happen. Matt works here would probably like to have Osamatsu.
Oh yeah, he's already talked about that because he really wants.
Because that actually...
If Osamatsu came back, Kate would come back in.
Is the Order a Rabbit? That's another one that I think would be really cool over here.
That's all. I was looking at that.
I would love Katana Gatari because... Cheerio! You haven't watched it yet?
Nope. As I sit here, stone cold staring.
There's another series I need to throw at you.
Anyway. Shakugan or Shana? What are we going?
Shakugan no Shana.
Anyway,
I still haven't finished the last season of that.
I'm pretty sure this is probably the end of the podcast.
What else? Did we cover all the topics?
Yeah.
We had sets.
Well, we talked about worldwide releases.
Worldwide releases. Ones that we've played.
Mm-hmm.
Introduction. I think that was about it. First, closing thoughts. I kind of want to wait for Tim to get back in here real quick, just before.
Who knows when he's gonna be back? So.
It's all good.
Speaking of the devil.
He shall be summoned.
Closing thoughts, arguments.
Come with Exodia.
Da, 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 da.
Closing thoughts, arguments, concerns.
Yeah, basically just kind of rounding it out because I think we talked about everything we were planning to talk about.
Pretty much.
So,
Close enough.
Any comments, concerns on your part?
Matt.
Don't lean back in
Mr. Matt Blakesley at
disgust.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It's plugging his guitar skills, bro. You
If I
great.
had the choice, I would definitely want Railgun, Tulabaru,
Shameless
or
plug.
Called it.
honestly Don Machi.
I would love that. I
Because
agree.
that was a really good series.
Okay, guys, guess what time it is?
Tool time. Wrong
No,
show.
wrong show, wrong
Adventure
place,
Time?
wrong. No.
Adventure.
It's shameless plug time, which means I am Joe Schmo. I have a YouTube channel where I stream video games and I do Weiss stuff. Blue Ox, the place that we are currently recording, has a YouTube channel, which I will currently be adding videos to, apparently, because they sponsor me now.
The thing is,
Okay.
because like I said, I will plug you into it, but you will have to put the Blue Ox plug on your own.
That's fine by me. I'm doing it right
Like
now.
I said, that's fine. I'm saying as far as in a link dump type thing,
Mhm.
you put your own link for that.
They
I'll put
have a
yours.
website where you can buy Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Weiss, Force of Will,
Sometimes.
Luck and Logic. Yeah, sometimes for Weiss.
Oh, that's
Luck
right.
and
I was
Sometimes
Logic.
for anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Pokemon, they sell Pokemon stuff too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're
Okay.
Pokemans.
A part of your shameless plug thing, we need to go ahead and say, we are not sponsored by Blue Ox.
Nah, bruh.
Blue
I'm
Ox
just
is in
plugging
Greenville,
because
North-
they sponsor me.
Blue Ox is in
Yeah.
Greenville, North Carolina. We are not sponsored by, but we are putting it in here because Joe is actually sponsored by them for his YouTube channel, which will be in the link up. Okay, that's the end of that one.
Yes.
I have no other closing thoughts other than please, wherever the hell I end up posting this up at, just like, comment. So if we subscribe,
if it's SoundCloud, like it.
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud.
He went Japanese on us. He couldn't say the
Thing
L.
and thing and
do the ching and the chang and the chong, please, and
that's
I'm
racist.
teaching you that song, hitting up the anyway. Because when the cops show up,
Favorite?
they're gonna get.
share. I think you can share on SoundCloud. I know you can like. Just do the things you can do on SoundCloud.
We don't need to tell you what to do.
Please, if you have other comments or questions, please post those because I think you can do that on both sites. And we will be rounding out this with
Nico.
Anyway,
We may be back for another episode.
we may be back. We may not.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
We'll see if we get shot for this one or not.
This
Yeah,
one
we'll
will never
find out.
see the light of day.
I know, right? All
We're
right.
just wasting an hour of our lives recording something that's about to get deleted.
All right. Bye,
All right.
everyone.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.